there everyone. I thought I'd do a really quick video because I've been asked this quite a few times now about what I'm making for Christmas. So this video is just going to be a little show and tell of all of the things that I have made that I am gifting. So they're not things that I'm making for myself, these are all things that I am making to gift to other people. So I'm going to start with the little sets of washcloths. So I haven't actually sewn the tails in on any of these yet, so just forgive the sight of those, but I've made 4 different washcloths here, each in a different stitch, and these are going to be gifted individually with little coordinating colour soaps. They're going to be made into little mini toiletry gift sets. So I've got 4 different ones. So we've got, these have all been done with Shapey's Sunkissed yarn as well, for anyone who's wondering. So I'll tell you very briefly what stitch each of them is. This one is the Fluffy Clouds. It's actually a baby blanket tutorial, but worked up in this yarn actually looks really lovely, and there's some really great texture as you would expect with that stitch. So that's the first one, which is going to be, as I say, gifted with little raspberry soaps and shower gels and things. We then have this lilac-y coloured one, and this tutorial that I've used for the middle section of the square is my tiny shell stitch. So again, I will leave all of the information in the description box, but this is the tiny shell stitch, and then I've done a really wide border on this one, just of UK treble crochet, and then obviously, as with the last one, just a really simple frill border. So that is the tiny shells, and obviously all of these, or most of them, are reversible. We then have this orange one, which isn't actually finished yet because I haven't put my border on, but this one is just done using rows of UK double crochet, and then every 3rd row I've worked into the back loop only. So on one side we've got lots of lovely ridges, so we've got a nice bit of texture again, and then the back is obviously just nice neat rows, but on one side you do have the nice ridges. So I don't have a tutorial for that, but hopefully you can work out just from what I was saying. And then finally we've got the green, and this one is simply the Suzette stitch. So I do have a step-by-step again on my channel for the Suzette stitch. So it works up really beautifully, and again there's a slight little bit of texture there, so obviously it's great for washcloths and things. So that is the Suzette stitch washcloth. So I'm hoping the 4 of those, when they're paired up and packaged up with their little accompanying soaps and things, I'm hoping that they're going to look really nice and hopefully be well received. So those are the first thing. I know you've seen these other things a couple of times, but I'm just obviously genuinely showing you everything that I've made for Christmas gifts. So this obviously is the watermelon pillow, and this was done using my popcorn flower stitch tutorial, and obviously just continued until it was as large as I needed it to be. The back is slightly different, it's just plain circle made with treble crochet. Again, I will leave all of the links in the description, but I really love this watermelon cushion. My son is desperate to keep it for himself, he really wants it, so I've had to promise him that I will make him his own after Christmas. But it really does work really very nicely as a cushion, because you've got so much texture, and it is actually available as a colour pack at Snufflebean Yarn, so I will link that again. Then we have 2 scarves. So this is the first one. So it's just a really simple moss stitch triangle scarf, and this was made using a Sirdar patty cake, and I've got another half to add on to it yet, but it's such a beautifully soft yarn, it's really warm, and obviously it's such a close texture on this because it is a moss stitch. but it works up so nice when it's done using different colours, but it would look amazing just as one colour as well. So I've got a complete tutorial on how to make this triangle moss stitch scarf on my channel, and it's a really quick and easy one to work up, especially if you're using a slightly chunky yarn like this one. But it works really nicely, and I actually want to make one of these for myself as well. But yeah, this is the triangle moss stitch scarf. And obviously everything that I've made here has been whipped up in under a week. So I mean, obviously I'm lucky in the sense that this is my job, so I do have more time probably than most to spend making these things. But you know, obviously the washcloths, they're just an evening job really. And then this one is the Victoria shawl. Now this is a gorgeous pattern that I've used quite a few times now, and I always use a Shapey's Whirl for this project, but you can obviously use absolutely any yarn that you like. But this was done using the, I think it was called Blackcurrant Squeeze Me, so it goes from a grey through a blue and then a dark grey, purple, and then like a navy shade. So it's called the Victoria shawl, and it is a pattern by Sandra at Cherry Heart. So again, I will leave links for the pattern and for the yarn that I used. But this is, I'm really happy with how this is worked up. And again, I've got my little, hopefully it'll focus on there. So I've got my little Blossom Crochet leather tag on there as well. So I do tend to put those on everything that I make. So they're really soft, and you know, they're not going to scratch anybody or anything. But obviously Shapey's Whirl so has a beautiful drape, and that is one of my go-to patterns. And then finally, yesterday I started another whirl project. So this is, I think, Dandelion Munchies, and I have started the Cocktail Hour scarf or shawl, whatever you want to call it. And that is a pattern by Lisa's Attic. Again, I will link down in the description box. And I'm really excited to see how this works up. So obviously it's lots of different rows of different stitches. You've got popcorn stitches, then you've got lace sections, and this shawl ends up being a really long rectangular shawl, so it's worked from corner to corner. And I can't wait to see what this looks like when it is finished. So yeah, that is the Cocktail Hour scarf slash shawl. So they are the projects that I have currently finished or am in the process of doing. And then I'm hoping to also work up a few sets of Christmas bauble decorations as well to gift to people. So if you haven't seen the tutorial already on my channel, there is a step-by-step for making these beautiful Christmas baubles, and I'm hoping to make up a couple of gift boxes with a few of these baubles in whatever colour scheme people's houses are in, and I'm hoping that they'll be a really well received gift as well, something unique to them hopefully, and something that they will really like. So that is everything that I have made slash am making, and hopefully it has inspired a couple of you to make something handmade for someone that you know as well. But I will let you know how well all of these things are received after Christmas, but fingers crossed everybody will like them and that the time has been well spent in making them. So thanks for watching. Like I say, it was just a random little video to let you know all the gifts that I've been making, and I will see you for a normal tutorial at the weekend. But bye for now.